The HBO show The Image's Choice has appeared, and it stayed aware of its status as the most stunning venture of the pre-summer the whole way through. In episode 4 of the series, made by Sam Levinson, Pop Sovereign allowed her reinforcement artist and imaginary companion, Diane, to involve Jocelyn's tune Elite Miscreant as her own, which made things look terrible for Jocelyn. Like having her completely inspected bounce back annihilated wasn't adequately awful, she furthermore sorts out that Diane and Ted Rose as of late knew each other and were earnestly involved before Jocelyn and Ted Rose anytime met. Jocelyn approaches Ransack, her ex, at her home counter, and Lute is successful in making Ted Rose interested. At the point when Ted Rose requests that Sander take a provocative picture of Ransack and a lady wearing little garments, Jocelyn's arrangement turns out badly. We are anxious to see how the 5th episode of the show will conclude, as Fate, Jocelyn's supervisor, closely watches as Ted Rose's group, or faction, continues to possess Jocelyn's home as his relationship with her deteriorates. Watch to learn how the chaos brought on by the inactive finale, Jocelyn Forever, was completely broken down. Ted Rose was thrown out by Jocelyn. As she finishes her next melody to present to her group at the beginning of the episode, Jocelyn identifies Ted Rose as the con artist and a liar. Right when Ted Rose's song raises specific issues, Jocelyn calms him by detailing, "I'm done with you," portraying his whole relationship with Diane. Jocelyn makes sense of how their most memorable gathering really went. Chloe adds that Ted Rose has been envisioning seeing Jocelyn forever. She requests that Ted Rose leave her house and that his artistic team remain. Together with Jocelyn, Ted Rose took charge of the gathering. Everybody is ready when Andrew Finkelstein assembles a conference with Jocelyn for definitively 1 p.m. Jocelyn strolls toward the Ted Rose group that is residing at her home and illuminates them that she will feature their capacities to her group and the record mark as she offers Ramsey, Chloe, and Azak the chance to start her visit. Ted Rose is told to lead the social event, yet rather he takes on obligation as the get-together welcomes the heads of the record mark and a display gets on without Jocelyn. Jocelyn, according to Xander, was the one who caught Rob. Leia is as of now managing the outcomes of Ted Rose setting up Rob during the exhibit. Just so happens, Rob has been blamed for rape on the grounds that Xander constrained Rob to snap a photo with the lady who was scarcely dressed. In the midst of the disorder, Leia can't visit with Jocelyn. Nonetheless, Xander makes it clear to her that she had some awareness of the claims and may have even set him up. Nikki attempted to negotiate with Ted Rose. While the heads of the record recognize the ability shown by Ramsey, Chloe, and Isaac, Nikki attempts to figure out a concurrence with Ted Rose for seeing as such remarkable potential. Despite the fact that he identified her as a CT, Nikki tells Ted Rose, "You're magnificent," while Fate and Cham giggle at their exchange. Jocelyn advised Cham to make Ted Rose an arrangement he was unable to deny to get him out of her life. In the wake of endeavoring to convince Ted Rose to leave her home and life, including taking steps to contact the police, Jocelyn guides Cham to give him the cash he wants to do as such. After an exceptionally engaging execution of minimal Red Riding Hood, security powers Ted Rose and Cham into a vehicle. Ted Rose accepts Cham's offer of $500,000 in exchange for Cham's assurance that he will remain alone with